Yeah.
That's the boat that I saw. There was three flags.
Prince Edward Island. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. It's all called Shidduch. I can't believe it. It's Shidduch. Shih Tzu. This is my view for the St. James Hotel. I'm going to the lake. See you later. Really nice yard, ain't it?
Bay.
Shediac Bay.
Shediac Bay. You're in the town of Shediac?
I know that.
Shediac Bay.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
Thank you. Shediac Bay. Yeah. Boy, that's a really cool. Calm, very calm, cool. My hotel is back from the Shediac Bay. That was the last one. We're going to St. James Gate until what is it? I'm confused. We'll see. Bye.
Okay. We have them. We had them in the waterway where I feel and the trailer.
What is that?
Waterway was over. Yeah. Oh, look at all those little kids. Way up to the grass.
We are right at the top of the bay, so where it turns yellow, we're up there. And where it splits off in two directions, we're on the left-hand side of that. So we're on the New Brunswick side of that. Niagara Falls funneling in and out of that bay there. So that's a lot of water moving around there. So all of those factors all combined, that funnel shape, that perfect length, and that huge amount of water, they all combine to make Fundry's tides the highest in the world. And so while we are much higher than your average tide in the world, we do have lots of things in common with other tides around the world. So as the sun comes up, the tide is still going out. It's low tide right about there. And it starts coming back in slowly at first, but then those rocks on the beach start to disappear. People disappear. Wow. And then on this day in particular, it was almost all the way to the top of that hole in the arch. And then immediately it starts going back out and starts moving again. And as soon as it's away from the stairs, we let everyone back down there to go explore and have fun. Wow. So this is just the area where they filmed the experiment. It's right at the bottom of the stairs, where we will head shortly. So Megan, Ryan, and Kevin decided to do this. So they head down, strap themselves in. The clock on the right there shows how long they've been stood there. So after about 5 minutes, it's halfway to their knees.
Wow.
As we get to the 10-minute mark, shorts start to get wet.
Is it cold?
Yeah, it's about 15 degrees Celsius on average there. So this was at lunchtime, so about 12:15, Megan and Ryan claimed they were hungry. Kevin ordered a pizza because he's nice like that. And then it was delivered. So 20 minutes in at this point, they had to eat that pretty quick. Megan's getting nervous here. And then they call it a day after 27 minutes. That was all that it took to...
Yay!
And take a peek. We'll just make sure everybody is here.
Yay! What is low tide? Going down the stairs.
So low key that you wouldn't even notice there was a wedding going on. All the way up to big white dresses and all that kind of thing. They're usually not quite as white as we had a bride.
I'm down. I'm down.
She was right with me.
Awesome.
Kind of goes out with enough force that it takes
Dinosaur rock.
so you very rarely see anything that hot. It's not. So yeah, I do want to show you the seaweed that we have growing in the park here. We have two different kinds that grow on the rock. They're actually technically a rockweed rather than a seaweed because they actually like root themselves to the rock. They're attached to the rock itself. So they're technically a rockweed, but we just tend to use the term seaweed because it's easier. That kind of thing. And it's also in moist food phase. The algae itself. No, it's not kind of.
E.T.
The back in the cliff. And the conglomerate that's in the cliff actually erodes, or sorry, it actually goes all the way back to the main road. Once you get about 15 miles south of here, it clears up. The entire top part of the bay is ground. This rock looks like. Any guesses what its name might be? What do you see in this rock here? Okay, so we're seeing like a face in there. George Washington. Okay.
George Washington.
Yeah, it looks like George.
Looks like an Indian.
It looks like an Indian to me. Indian chief.
The long neck where they put the
It's called mother-in-law.
Oh, mother-in-law.
If you take a close look at the profile of that face, follow it all the way down to the mouth, you'll see that she's actually sticking her tongue out at you.
Oh yeah.
So that is why she's called mother-in-law above name. It was given that nickname in the 1930s by a man called Robert Ripley. Have you all heard of him?
Oh yeah, we
From
stopped at
Ripley's Believe It or Not. So he was told about this place by a friend, so he came down to check it out. So he came down here in 1930s, took a particular liking to this rock right here with its like round shape and all of the trees growing out of the top. He went home, drew a nice little cartoon of it for his next edition of Ripley's Believe It or Not magazine, and he captioned it as the largest flower pot in the world. So
Going up. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, bye, bye. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. It's coming in. Yeah. shoes in there.
Who's done yoga videos.
Picture junk. I told you, my house is full of stuff.
Bye. Bye.
I don't know, Phyllis, if you noticed last night, the girl who my room said she had a strong French accent. She's from that colony where they call it. Yeah.
Look at that. Really, really weird.
Oh, you didn't see that? Oh,
Fun day. Fun day. It's a fun day day.